A lot of background and David Lee now behind me.
So Draymond, how would you assess DJ's performance tonight?
I thought he was great. He was Johnny on the spot with the towels, running to the table, picking up shirts, bringing guys their stuff. I did see a little video back there of him handing the shirt to Clay and not Cheese. But other than that, I thought he was fantastic. Well behaved. He stayed out the way, but got in there when he needed to get in there, scooped the towels up. It was great, man. This organization is amazing, to allow him, Coach Kerr and Ehausen to allow him to sit there and help. Like those are you miss so much doing this job. And, those are the moments where it's all worth it, and for him to have that experience, it's special. And I don't take that for granted. I don't know. Coach Kerr doesn't have to allow that to happen, so I'm very appreciative of that because it's like I can't give him that experience doing anything else if I wanted to, and so I don't take that for granted one bit. It's incredible for him to be able to share that moment with us and be in the mix and just kind of see how it's all working, and it's special.
You always take it upon yourself when you think the team needs a boost of energy to bring it. Does having him around do that for you?
Of course. Like I said before, that's a part of my motivation. Like I want him to see and understand, like I can play a little bit. And the reality is he's 4, about to turn 5. And like I said, last year I had a pretty good year, but the year before that, I played 12 games and I was terrible in all of them, except the Christmas Day game against Houston and the game we had in Cleveland. Other than that, I was terrible. But that's when he's just starting to understand and watch the game, and so for him and my oldest daughter, Olive, to kind of see that, and just understand, okay, he can play a little bit. It is motivation for me because I know I have not given for them to see what they should. And so it's definitely motivation, and it gives that boost for sure.
With his birthday coming up, with Christmas coming up, are these family memories that you feel just special this time of year?
100%. I told him today, I said, you like that? Just back there. He was like, it was fun, Daddy. I said, all right, we can't do it all the time, though. We can do it sometimes. But that was an early birthday gift. He's like, I love it. And so you definitely, everything is heightened right now. You spend that time with your family. Obviously, we won't be here for Christmas Day, so just ways that you can try to make up for it. Obviously, you can't make up sitting at home with your kids and your significant other and the rest of your family on Christmas Day. There's no substitute for that. But if there's anything close for him, this was it, and so it was great.
Otto had, I think 4 or 5 blocks tonight. When you were playing him probably back in his Wizards days, he's kind of like a wing. He's now somewhat of a small ball big, 4-5 for you. He's protecting the rim tonight, rebounding. What have you thought about what he's brought for you guys kind of on the interior?
It's funny because me and Loon joke about like the positioning in the NBA today. We be joking with Clay, like, Clay, this ain't the NBA you left, brother. You're coming back. You're going to be a stretch 4. Like, that is the way this league works, Clay. Thank you. Point guards that were kind of hybrid guards, they are now 4-man, brother. They're maybe a 3. They're not point guards anymore. This isn't the same league. But with Otto, obviously, he came into this league a 2-3. Now, he's kind of playing more of a 4-5, and that's just how the game is gone. We was laughing at, me and Loon laugh like, Loon, when you came into the league, you were a small ball 5. Like, you're an oversized 5 nowadays. Like, that's just the way this league is going. And Otto's been tremendous in adapting to that role. He rebounds the ball extremely well. I noticed that at the very beginning of the season, I would tell Loon, like, Loon, Otto really rebounds. And when I first said it to Loon, Loon said he better, he's 6'9". And I'm like, yeah, Loon, but 6'9" guys, just because they 6'9" don't rebound. And Loon really started paying attention. He like, yo, he rebound like a big. And, he's learning how to protect the rim more and more because that's not his natural position. He grew up his whole life playing the wing. And I think you see that a lot around the league where teams will put a guy in a position to be a big because they have size and they don't have a clue of the positioning that you need to have. And Otto is making that adjustment, with the block shots, with the rebounding. He's been a real asset for us, and obviously he shoot the lights out the ball.
With Wiggs and JP out tonight, did you sense that? I mean, you had triple-double. Did you sense that you had to bring a little extra, if that was possible?
For sure. I just knew I needed to be more aggressive. Obviously, there will be shot opportunities there. That's probably 20-something shots you're taking out of the lineup. So I knew there would be, and I knew I had to take advantage of those situations because it's not Damian Lee's job to create a shot for himself. Whereas if I swing the ball to Jordan Poole, whether I'm swinging it to him or not, it is his job to create offense for himself and others. Same with Wiggins. So just had to be more aware of that and try to be more aggressive. And I think I did a pretty good job. I still had some where I could have been a little more aggressive, but overall, I thought it was good. And I got to stay that way as long as those guys are out. Just continue to attack the rim, take shots when they're there, because we're missing a lot with those two guys out.
You mentioned it was a birthday present. I just want to know if anybody slipped him any money for his services tonight.
Absolutely not. You don't get no money for that. No, sir. You come put some work in. Everything isn't a paid opportunity, and this definitely wasn't. No, sir. If somebody give us some money for that, I'm taking it. Take the money.